Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about this breaking news developing coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. ATL showed it. So y'all know the Cowboy Carter tour is at the Atlanta, I want to say, for the 3 days, and I think tonight is the last night. Now Beyonce been out here doing her thing. Now she didn't went to Atlanta to go out there, even brought Jay-Z out, but now I know why Jay-Z might have came. Because the breaking news is this: Beyonce then got robbed out there in Atlanta, Georgia, for a lot of exclusive stuff. So now I know when Beyonce was on stage with Jay-Z in this picture, look at her face. She is still upset from knowing that she got robbed, because she got robbed 2 days before the concert even kicked off. So she basically on stage still serving it up, still giving y'all a show. The stands, the Mercedes-Benz is packed like a can of tuna, and she's still doing her thing, even though she know she been robbed before the concert even started. So this look on her face right here is her looking out there at the crowd trying to see, do she see her stuff? But we're going to get to that. But this is crazy. So with her being robbed out there in Atlanta, this whole thing seems fishy like tilapia. All that I got to say is, Scooby-Doo, where are you? We need you to solve this case immediately. Let's get into Channel 2 News, breaking this story, talking about what went down and how it happened. Let's go.
Atlanta police say they've issued an arrest warrant for a suspect accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing Beyonce's unreleased music, set lists, and other items. Channel 2's Michael Seiden first broke this exclusive story on Channel 2 Action News at 4. He's live now from Northeast Atlanta. Michael, what have you learned about the suspect?
And George, we know that APD issued that arrest warrant just before 4 o'clock this afternoon. Right now, I am still working my sources, trying to find out a little bit more about this person who they're looking for. But right now, not a lot of details out there. But I want to show you, we were actually standing in the parking deck right here at Krog Street Market where that break-in took place.
Oh, shoot.
No way.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Gonna be a lot of free Beyonce music on the street.
Right now, police aren't identifying the suspect, but Channel 2 Action News has learned that it all went down just after 8 p.m. on July 8th, 2 days before the first show.
Oh, that's terrible. The crime is awful. Raising people out here.
Beyonce's choreographer and one of her dancers told police that they parked their rented Jeep Wagoneer inside this parking deck at Krog Street Market. And when they returned about an hour later, they noticed someone had broken in through the back liftgate and stolen multiple items. According to the incident report, Beyonce's team members reported that the thieves got away with laptops and 5 hard drives. The hard drives contain watermarked music, some unreleased music, footage plans for the show, and past and future set lists.
So you heard the news guy. And the most bizarre thing that he said that I know is the number one question that need an answer. People want to know, why did a Beyonce backup dancer choreographer was in possession of her exclusive unreleased music, laptop, and all of that stuff? Why would a dancer, why would a Kevin Featherland be having Beyonce exclusive stuff? Where about her manager, somebody close to her family? Why is a choreographer, backup dancer riding around in a Jeep with the keys to the ignition like R. Kelly? Why is that possible for Beyonce? You would think, as popular as Beyonce is, you would think that she would have that a little bit more under control. This is some of her backup dancers. Which one is it? Who done it? Is it the set of guys, or is it somebody from the set of the female dancers? Who was involved? Let's be honest, people. Let's not even try to think too hard about this. This is clearly something that seems like a setup. This seems like a clear set it off situation. They go to the back of the Jeep and get all the stuff out. If you working for Beyonce and you're in possession of her stuff worth millions of dollars, why would you even leave it in the truck? It's summertime. It's 95 degrees outside. Ain't that what Glorilla said? It's 95 degrees. Why would you leave a laptop and Beyonce stuff? Look, if that was me, wherever I go, Beyonce music, her laptop, all of that goes with me. If I'm going inside of a building, I'm taking it with me. Why would someone leave it out there? And why in this parking garage would someone know to pull up to this truck? It don't have Beyonce written on it. It ain't wrapped or nothing. How do you know the backup dancer is in this vehicle? Something ain't right about this. What Keith said? Something just ain't right. Yeah, exactly. Now let's get into this. The Krog Street Market is a food hall downtown, and It's right here. Cross Street Market, right here. This is where it was at. Also, it's not too far from this place called the Salty Donut. This right here is just, what a coincidence. A fishy situation with Beyonce stuff getting taken, and then it right by a place called the Salty Donut. This is a salty situation. But let's keep going and get into more of the story. Beyonce, like, this is her last night. And I don't know why they've even tried this. You know why? Because you know good and well her husband is Jay-Z, the CEO of Rock Nation. And Rock Nation been putting belt to ass on anybody that's been trying to play with them. They ain't took a L yet. Let's go.
Channel 2 has reached out to Beyonce's representatives for comment, but as of Monday afternoon, we haven't received a response.
Bold. It's very bold. Like, what if she, like, do you think they got paid for it?
And again, we're staying in close contact with APD as well as reaching out to her representatives. Now, APD wanted everyone to know that this is a good reminder to check out their Clean Car campaign to prevent you and your family from becoming victims. For more information, we have that on our website, WSBTV.com. We're live in Northeast Atlanta. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
Look here, this situation is crazy. But you also heard them say that one person of interest have already been identified, but they just ain't named a name yet. Y'all know there's a reason why they haven't named their name yet. Because somebody has already told. How they know that fast? You know how many people, cars and stuff, get broken into up in a parking garage? Nothing ever happens. You go back and ask the people, can you roll the camera back? Nothing happens. But Beyonce stuff come up missing. The dancers say somebody broke in the truck. Don't know who. They just went in the back and got the stuff out. You're in a parking garage. How did someone know to go strictly to their truck and go to the back and get all this stuff out? I'm still confused on why the backup dancer would even be the choreographer, whomever, would even need to have Beyonce music. You're not even singing a note. All you're doing is back there is dancing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just doing 8 counts. That's it. And I'm not talking about nuggets. So whoever, when they get caught, and they get arrested, it's finna be some Nino Brown going on. This bigger than me. They finna tell. And I got a strong feeling, and I hope I'm not right, that it's gonna be an inside job. Somebody probably was upset at the Dukes and Boots. You know, they had a Dukes and Boots rodeo out there, and people was upset about that. They didn't get no money back. But that was before the show. But like I said, this is crazy. Man. For someone to try to do something like this, I mean, I don't think I can say is you're looking for the stuff. Probably want to go to one of them clubs in Atlanta, go in the bathroom and see if they're on the counter. You ever been to a club in Atlanta? You go in there and use the bathroom before you can zip your pants up. They trying to sell you some hand sanitizer. They're trying to sell you some peaches, oatmeal pie. They want to charge you about 50 cents or whatever for the put some soap in your hand for you wash your hands. I mean, they'd be in the bag, they'd be CDs, everything be up on the counter. They would want to charge you $1 for a peppermint. If they're looking for something, probably want to go to one of them clubs and go in the bathroom and see what's going on in the bathroom on the counter. And you know what I'm talking about. But this situation is crazy. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my video. I'm Gertie Mac. Holla.